Welcome back.
What do we got here, Alex?
ATC, but it's not your average ATC.
It's not your average ATC.
No, we kind of did some tweaks and things and bits and bobs to it.
What's up, guys? So in this video, we're actually going to go over this awesome CR500 swap. So we've got a ATC250R. We actually did cut up the frame, modify it, built a fixture. I'll insert some clips of that and a little bit of the process from that whole deal, but this thing's going to be sick. Let's get into the video.
It's almost factory.
Yep, I'm excited to show you guys this one. It's been a few months. All right, guys, so in this clip, you can see Alex is actually getting a 3D scanner fired up. We don't use the thing very often, but instances like this, it's super, super handy. So my plan was to build a fixture table, get this thing scanned in, and as you can see right here in my CAD software, you can actually see where I'm gonna cut the frame in this clip, and that's why I had to support the frame. So it really was a bit extreme. I didn't want to just hack this thing up and have the tubes move or anything, so made a fixture, got it cut, and built it from there. But it's like a really long time to get parts for this bad boy. Everything from trans gears for a, late 80s CR500 to just getting rims. We still didn't get the rims, but we got other rims.
Yeah, they're right there.
Wheels, rims, they're all the same, right? So as we built this, we basically tore this thing completely down, powder coated the whole chassis. That's after we did all the frame modifications. Alex went ahead and rebuilt the forks, shortened them. So this is our ATC250R invert front end kit. So you can actually take our triple clamps, which is the billet triple clamp, the billet hub, and our axle, and run CRF forks and brakes on this old three-wheeler. So it's a huge upgrade. We also did rebuild the rear shock. That thing, it was toast. So everything internally was done on that.
Welcome back.
Dude, look at the mess.
I made a mess.
This is suspension rebuilding. It just makes a damn mess.
Yeah.
So we got the old shock for the 500R right here. She needed some serious attention. It was past due. Let's put it that way. So fresh powder coat. Got the new. Yeah, that's another one. New bladder, seal head, bump stop. This actually adjusts the way the rebound is in the shock, so that's going to help with that. It's going to fine tune this a little bit, so they say. We haven't really ran one yet, but it was worth the $75 to see if it works or not.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, let's get the shock back together. A little bit just to get it to work with his already +4 swing arm. Yeah, I'm gonna flip the camera on and do some close-ups for you guys. So we got the billet hub on here with a 10-inch kit. So no more 11-inch front wheel. You can actually get better tire options. So these forks came off eBay. We already got them torn down, stripped, basically rebuilt and shortened. Pro taper bars with the anti-vibe handlebar mounts. And again, guys, this thing was all cut up and re-welded, so I'll insert some clips of my fixture and how we actually ended up doing that. Now that thing is completely saved, so anybody that wants to convert an ATC frame to a 500, we can replicate this exact build again. So this was a West Coast swing arm that came on the bike. We just went ahead, stripped off his white powder coat, as you guys saw in the last video, got it powder coated gold. And there's the shock all rebuilt. I actually do have one on the bench right here, just this is for my build. But these things looked like they were sitting in a swamp when they came in. The bump stops were missing. The bladder was, starting to show a lot of signs of wear, being it's 35 years old. But yeah, looking good. I'll insert some time-lapse videos of Alex getting these tires and rims mounted up and go from there. Alex, we got some tires.
Hello, welcome back.
I feel like we take a video for 2 seconds every day waiting on parts.
That's exactly what we're doing. We're wearing different shirts in every single part.
He was not feeling the Sun F tires, and it took a couple weeks to get these, but we got them. Plus MX. I'm honestly surprised Maxxis is still supporting anything ATV related, but we got them. So let's get them mounted on the beadlocks. We still don't have the OMF beadlocks. I don't know if those are on permanent back order
Everything's just on back order.
But we got other ones, so we can get the build done.
Yes.
We're almost there.
Got a new front tire too.
Yep, we're gonna change the front tire. I don't think that's here yet.
I think that's.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay, well, let's do it. Let's get her done. We'll get this thing on the ground with the correct tires. Easy there, killer. I'm trying to remember the name of who redid this seat, but man, they did a killer job. I'll put it in the comments. Cosmic Quads, maybe? I can't remember. Yep. No, so we sent this out, and we got the 500R seat. Pretty excited about it. Put that back up there, wrap it back up. We don't want to get it dirty yet. Not yet. I don't know, what is OSHA?
I think it's a small town in Ohio.
Yeah, definitely. So guys, we got the JSV pipe on here. Had to do a couple mods to the mid pipe. Basically, completely redid it to get it to work on this chassis. Got a little tag there. Drew did that, looks like a cool little gusset. Yes, it's gonna be nasty. It's all rubber mounted. We added a rubber mount right here. So, gonna put a grommet and a bushing right here. So we're gonna rubber mount it here, rubber mounted off the bottom, obviously spring mounted in the front, and then a rubber mount in the back. So definitely gonna last a little longer that way. We don't want to ever rigid mount a 2-stroke pipe because it will crack. There's a lot of vibration on these bad boys, especially at 500. Yep, that looks better than the roll around set. Little bore job action.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. This dude, he just doesn't like ladders for some reason. Alex, do you not like the step ladder?
No.
Okay. Little saw in the background. New LED light. This is what he had on the bike. Definitely remember him having some buffing compound on this. I didn't realize it was this bad. I obviously didn't look at it too hard when we tore it down. Got a nice shiny brand new one for him. We're also going to change the headlight setup to the other style. I think Alex is trying to dig that out of the bin. See if we can program this to make us a sandwich next. This is freaking awesome. Alex went ahead and made a nice little bracket to hold the modern light on here. He's gonna throw some power on it, see what it looks like. You and your fancy power probe. Yeah, it's bright, all right. God damn. That's cool.
Right.
That's really cool. So just for comparison, let's put power to the OEM one. I think he had this one, right?
Yeah.
So let's throw power to that just for comparison. Bright, but not really. It's just a different kind of bright.
It's LED bright.
This one, you're going to see a spot in your eyes when you stare at it. That one, you're going to go blind. That's about the difference in intensity.
Yeah, about it.
Yeah, I still got the plastic on here around the edge. I just peeled it off real quick. We're going to pop this back off and get that bracket powder coated. But man, this thing is looking sick. All right, guys, that's it for today's video on the 500. Stay tuned for a couple upcoming videos. We're going to get the motor together in the video, get that thing all assembled, get it started, and go from there. So see you guys in the next one. Alex,
Yes.
so I think it's time we make foot pegs for these.
I think it's about time.
I think it's time.
I think we're a little overdue on it.
Just a little bit. Yeah, comment guys if you want to see us make foot pegs for this. Can make them folding, can make them rigid mount. I'm thinking we're gonna take our modern CRF peg and just build a pivot that bolts here. Maybe we can make that work, I don't know. I just work here, but
We've done crazier things.
it's endless. It's endless, so a bunch more parts coming for these. Everything from aluminum air boxes, folding pegs. We might offer this as a service, or we can cut this frame up and put the 500s in there. The way to do it is to drop your rails, as you guys will see in the next video when this thing is put together. You definitely don't want to be spacing your pivot point out, because then you're bringing your sprocket in the wrong spot. Get all kinds of weird chain issues. So we did it the right way, dropped the rails, and made it happen. So stay tuned for the next video, guys.